Good evening, everybody. I know I haven't done a video for ever, and my lighting really stinks, but today is 9/11, and I thought I would speak up how I feel on this day. I know I think I've done a video on this probably last year, but obviously I haven't done one this year it's hard to believe it's been 18 years since this awful day happened. 3,000 innocent people lost their lives. We lost the tallest buildings in New York for 27 years. I mean, the Sears Tower was built, now Willis Tower, apparently, in Chicago, which is 2 hours away from here, give or take the traffic and everything. That was taller than the towers by a little bit. And now the New World Trade Center is taller than everything else in this country. There are other buildings that have been in the world that have beat out those buildings, but I don't count those because I don't live in any of those places. But anyway, this video I'd like to dedicate to all those people who did lose someone. Of course, I've been watching videos all day on the subject, and it's the day that changed everything. Led us into two crazy countries, and Afghanistan, Iraq, and George W. Bush was president for only 9 months when this happened, and I think a lot of people agree that it could have been prevented if the Clinton administration had gotten bin Laden in 1998 before the Kenya bombing, and the other one too. But instead, there was the whole Monica Lewinsky thing, and probably other stuff too. So, he missed his chance to get him before he attacked us and escaped to Pakistan. And I feel like the Taliban were like, we'll go hide you in Pakistan for a while, or Afghanistan, wherever. He was in Afghanistan, and he went over the border into Pakistan, and it's like now with years later with the immigrants, or whatever you want to call them, leaving for better life, which I understand that, but I don't want them to do anything bad to us again, which thankfully hasn't happened, thank God. This decade has been through 3 presidents, and one of which I don't really consider him president myself, and that's, well, BHS, that's his initials. That's not all I'm going to say. Other things, I'm still very tired of people bashing Bush and possibly Trump for 9/11 and Iraq and Katrina. That was years ago, it's 2019, and, it's kind of weird seeing this date on the calendar. I was in high school. I actually went to see that classroom that I was in a few months ago, not today. School is in session. Thinking for the 20th anniversary stuff, that's 2 years away from now, I know. Who knows what I'll be doing then. I could be living in Florida or something, I hope so. But Donald Rumsfeld was at the Pentagon. The Pentagon's birthday was today, September 11th. When the plane hit, he ran over to that side and was helping out. Thank heavens. Rudy Giuliani was leaving office at the end of the year, and he was helping out in New York, thankfully, and thankfully managed to get out of Building 7 before it came down later that day, this day. Obviously, George Bush was in Florida. He was in Sarasota, and that's where my brother-in-law and nieces and nephew live now. And it's kind of weird in a way. I think of people that were living in California when this happened. Sorry. And called earphones. I mean, people were saying cell phones didn't work on planes. That's true. I mean, they always tell you on planes to put it on airplane mode, which personally I don't like because you can't get on the internet and look up Instagram or anything. I usually end up reading like Harry Potter or some book, like an audiobook, or I used to listen to podcasts, but actually I found out that I ran out of space, so I deleted my podcast for a while. And I keep getting Flight 93 tweets, and then started getting annoyed by it. But anyway. We're talking about the Pentagon on TV. Yeah. Everybody knows that the Pentagon, they just renovated that section of the building that was hit. And of course today is his birthday on September 11th. It was the day when it was constructed. I mean, it's like a weird conspiracy, and I hate conspiracy people. Actually, they don't care that 3,000 people died on this day, and they care about themselves. They're selfish little stinker pies and bun fries and 2 skirts and gravy. Yes, it's called poutine in Canada. But anyway, that's a different story. I've been dying to do this video for so long, but I mean, I hardly made videos last year in Texas because my roommate went to bed early. We had to get up early. I had class and all sorts of crazy stuff all day, so and I have a calendar full of videos that I'm trying to do for months, and like I said, I'm trying to buy more space, but actually got more space recently, and like I said, deleted those podcasts, so let's take up space. I was trying to download Lindsey Strong's new album, and finally I have it, so, and she has a new video, which I haven't watched yet, because of dang 9/11 stuff all day. Anyway, as I was saying, I mean, and then you see all these people in these specials and what they've been through for so long, a lot of PTSD from this, and wars, and natural disasters, and everything. I mean, it's all a bunch of movies, I know the first movie made about September 11th was made in 2006, and I think it was World Trade Center. I think it had Nicolas Cage in it, playing one of the firefighters. They were under the towers, that's what I call them, the mall underneath. I still wonder what happened to most of that stuff that was in those shops. I mean, I'm sure most of it got damaged, which I know that's what happened. A few of them. One side was damaged and the other side was fine. I don't know what they did with that stuff. Even though I have this video and I'm watching on TV, I can still remember the audio. I mean, I'm watching it for this stuff for so long. The second movie was, United 93, which is about Flight 93, obviously. And again, I think those heroes all the time for, obviously, trying to keep Flight 93 from hitting the White House or the Capitol. I mean, I'd rather have it as taking out the bad guys than saving those people. They save them, others, by nothing else happening, thank heavens. If I rolled my eyes just now, sorry. I don't mean to act like I'm 5 or something, I'm not a kid anymore. I was 18 when 18 years ago, so you can guess my age. I'm 36, almost 37 in February. So I'll say, hopefully next time we go to Disney I won't get sick again. Anybody wants to watch my Disney videos, they're somewhere on this channel. Actually, I just found my old channel earlier, and that's what I was looking for, because it had my Lindsey Sterling concert clips, and I really want to post them online again. I mean, I'm so glad that I found them, because I didn't know where that stuff was, and that channel disappeared, like, at the beginning of this year, I think. I was remember. But thankfully, that's still there. I mean, I knew it was somewhere, but it's like when I go to a Florida hotel, I'm getting off the subject. You know, I usually film the beach and stuff, but, you know, thankfully that's hopefully still on my phone somewhere, and iPad. Now, I do film on my iPad, obviously, for obvious reasons, because of space, you know. Most videos take up a lot of space. I mean, I want to film on a better device than my iPad. I wish I could film on my MacBook, but, you know, I haven't filmed on that for years, actually, and there's probably not any space left on there, so. And I just went to QuickTune on my TV, and, If you want to know what I have on QuickTune, I got Rails Channel, National Geographic, Comedy Central, NBC ID. I said CNBC. Oh my god. We recently got CBS back, apparently. Cooking Channel, Access TV, and Lifetime. Yep. Okay, that's the way. And of course, they had to put the towers on. Birmingham. That's a lovely image to be looking at today, you know. Anyway, so I was saying, you know, so obviously so much has changed. I mean, you know, and you can call this day by so many things. You know, I prefer September 11th. I just can't stand calling it 9/11. It makes me feel like, I don't know. It makes myself clench up. And like, and again, I do apologize for not doing any videos for a while, but you know, I'm so busy with. I'm starting a clinic tomorrow, communications clinic, and you know, therapy and stuff once in a while. So. Just stuff, you know, just making plans for, you know, Halloween, Thanksgiving, the holidays and stuff. I consider Halloween is considered a holiday, unless you're, you know, I mean, Halloween is like Thanksgiving. It's our holiday, you know. Obviously, Halloween has been that way for hundreds of years, and Thanksgiving as well, and, you know, I mean, the fact that it's September and Halloween is only probably a good 6 weeks away right now. I had to eat some cheese curds. I'm saying I had that yesterday in poutine. Right on. Right now I'm watching 9/11 Insider Force 1. I mean, so many things didn't work. I'm sure they work now on Air Force One. Back then, when the TV was like flickering and stuff, it's like old 50s TVs. And I mean, years ago I had an 80s TV, and now, you know, I've had my TV, just an LG, for years. I mean, last year in Texas, I had to go out and buy a new TV, and I ended up donating to Marbridge after I left it. I think it's gonna work. 18 years ago, cell phones were working. It, you know, the World Trade Center had a antenna on it, and that would recover later. After they came down, New York didn't have power for at least a week. But I mean, those people in that area where that happened, obviously were traumatized for years. Obviously, probably had to find a new place to live. You know, I'm actually gonna be eating on camera, and I'm going to bed soon. So I can sleep, because I woke up this morning early, obviously, because of the anniversary. And I just wonder why Jesus Christ never fit on Triscuits. I did that, and I'm like, just eat it myself. Anyway, what did I tell you about?
Americans are taking action that will help Speed Angel's return to Washington, like giving the order to land every plane in the sky.
And also, they landed 4,000 planes after they grounded all of those. They came somewhere to Canada, in a small little town called Gander, which is in Newfoundland. That's what it's pronounced. It's like in Canada and South Park how they pronounce boot, about as a boot. And just, you know, I've been like running out things to say. I'm gonna do so many makeup looks. I have white and blue eyeshadow today, and red lipstick for today's anniversary. It's kind of my usual look, actually. And I know I don't show my nose and everything below that. I definitely feel more grown up now than I did 18 years ago. When you're a teenager, and this stuff like this happens, it's like, you know, say everything was swept under the rug, and actually felt more like the rug had pulled out with it. You know, it's a split second that everything had changed, and I mean, I didn't realize that for probably years. I mean, right now I'm thinking, like, after George Bush made that speech that night, it was, you know, it was like, you know, I did feel like something had changed. It went from the good old days to, you know, what are we gonna do? You know, people were, you know, say not flying for ages and trying to for obvious reasons. People were stuck in airports and, like I said, in Canada for weeks. Till it felt like that for those people. You know, I was reading a book about Gander, and it's a pretty nice place. I mean, those people were so nice. And these people who can't get home. I mean, what about people who lived in New York and had to, like I said, had to move because of what happened? I remember this episode of MTV's Cribs where they were showing Mariah Carey's old apartment from 2001, and I think at the end it says something like, and I mentioned this many times to people that due to the events of 9/11, she had to move, and of course on Friends, you know, that's where they lived, was like a block from the towers, and they would have had to move, and thankfully the show didn't deal with it. But the cast of Frasier lost their producer and his wife, whose name is David Angela. His wife is Mary Lynn Angela. If you ever want to look them up on the internet somewhere. I don't know. I mean, and Frasier and Cheers and Wings, to name a few. And my mom was the one who told me about that he was the producer on the show, and you know, then they had to take his name out of the credits, obviously, and you know, that was a shock. I mean, I knew that the guy from Family Guy and Michael Jackson were going to be in the towers that morning, and a lot of other people were supposed to be there and missed a flight or something. Because yeah, Seth MacFarlane is the Family Guy's guy. His name. He was hungover. And Mark Brigham from Flight 93, he was late. And when I see the reenactment of him running under the plane, I'm like, oh, fudge, why didn't he have to miss? I couldn't even miss the flight, you know. I wish he had survived. I wish all the people Flight 93 had survived. I wish all the other people we lost had survived, but I would say that wasn't the case, unfortunately. Yeah, let's see. Twitter, I'm looking for the tweets I have to do this day, right now. Yeah, I got 4. So at the moment, I've seen a lot today. How many videos have I watched on the subject? Got about 1 million. And I'm trying to think of other subjects. Yeah, Flight 93. Again, wherever you guys are at plane, Pennsylvania. Actually, that's not true. They're probably, you know, those people got remains of Flight 93. Many people got nothing besides the dirt, you know, and a lot of sickness, and that's working, the cleanup. You know, many people have died since then. You know, if anybody saw the Jon Stewart thing, he did an awesome job getting people help and money and everything. And then the one poor guy who looked so gaunt, like I said, he passed away. And then I read today that he wasn't the only one, it was a bunch of other guys too. And I'm like, should have mentioned that on this day, you know, of course. And I was showing the map of where George Bush went from Florida to Louisiana to Nebraska to back to D.C. That's Washington, not a former vice president. If anybody's seen Vice, let me know. I should do this live or something, because, you know, maybe I will. I feel like I'm doing this live. Yep, pretty much sums up, you know, reading what happened, of course. You let yourselves be attacked by 19 horrible, stupid Muslims with box cutters. in those two important buildings. And it's Pentagon's birthday. Just really creepy. Anyway. So for this video, it's 25 minutes long right now. I mean, some people on YouTube's videos go on for hours. I mean, Beard and News, if anybody knows who those two are, the videos are an hour long of talking about makeup and stuff. Yeah, my lighting kind of stinks. Okay, I'm back. Okay. Now, once again, I need to film in light when it's light outside. Say my hair 18 years ago was not blonde. Great, I have pink hair now, apparently. Shoot. I need to go find a container of bleach. But anyway, thanks everybody for watching, and I'd like to dedicate this video to all the people that we lost on this day. I feel like with Bin Laden being gone and everything rebuilt on all three sides.
I really wish you would sleep in a nightie, not your clothes. You put on a clean bra. You're gonna put on a pair of Spanx. Yeah. Good night, my love. I'm not sure I can go to sleep. I'm kind of restless tonight. I don't get it, but
Yeah, to all of our heroes, giving their lives to save so many people. So many people are saved, It was one of the best things that come out of this day, besides 18 years ago, besides it bringing us together. I wish something like that would bring us together now, but not, as bad, good stuff that brings this country together again. Because I feel like we're all divided by politics, and there's my building right there's the Sears tower right there. It's my Band-Aid. I hope someday to go to Ground Zero and pay my respects and be thankful, and like I said, I feel like I got closer with, like I said, the Bin Laden's been gone for a year. Thankfully, we finally found him in 2011. And with, like I said, the Ground Zeroes were built, and it's beautiful, and of course, and the Pentagons were built in 2002, and Shanksville with Flight 93 went down. It's also beautiful and has a proper memorial there, of course, to Flight 93. Again, thanks everybody for watching, and it's a hard day for so many people, who go to that site every year, sites every year, and remember their loved ones. I don't know if I could stand going there every year for that anniversary. Again, man, I've lost people, but I think that many people, it's just, obviously, it still breaks your heart, what this country went through, and watching all these videos, and Day, of course, makes it more powerful than, I would say, anything. gonna focus on now, not, you know, anything else. I mean, it's okay, half an hour long, it's getting too long. Again, thank you to the good people of this day, our heroes. And wherever you are, everybody, you know, your families miss you, that's for sure. You know, and anniversaries, always interesting, that's for sure. You know, sometimes it's on the day it happened, Tuesday. Just really freaky, especially when it's a beautiful day. I mean, most of today here was kind of cloudy, and then the sun came out, and I'm like, oh, this feels familiar. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody, and God bless America, our troops, this country, our president, and what was taken from us. I mean, yes, the World Trade Centers were rebuilt and everything, but, you know, I don't want to forget those buildings. So they're close, they were 7. I know. And it's been through a lot in the last 18 years, you know, and, you know, it's kind of hard to do sometimes. But anyway, I need to make a Margaret's video. I mean, I tried to do that like a month ago when I got, it marks the 1 year anniversary since becoming home, and all this dang stuff I've had to do since then.